These apps could make your next journey a little faster, cheaper and smarter. Odds are you use no more than 2 travel apps to get from point A to point B, and that's fine. Surveys show you're not alone. But consider for a moment these 10 travel apps, which can shave time and money off your next journey and help you sniff out a few hidden gems to boot. They're all free and just one download away from making your next trip smooth sailing. Hopper predicts the optimal time to snag a flight deal by analyzing billions of airfares daily and picking out those brief moments when a price drops below its historic average. Travelers with flexible dates can use Hopper's color-coded calendar to spot the cheapest dates in a month. Hopper's handiest feature, Watch a Flight, sends a push notification when the price of a given route tends to bottom out. Options away, Monday's attack is the second of the same nature within 5 weeks. Recommended for you. What if Michael Bay directed Girls? What if Michael Bay directed Girls? The next Halo game finally has a release date. How the Germanwings co-pilot was able to lock himself in. 10 Things You Need to Know About Women promoted 10 Things You Need to Know About Women. ActionAid International sponsored links by a young blogger was hacked to death by machete-wielding assailants in the Bangladesh's capital Dhaka on Monday, the second such murder in just over a month, and yet another case indicative of rising religious extremism in the South Asia nation. More North Korean diplomat caught smuggling $1.4 million in gold in Bangladesh. Bangladesh authorities arrest suspect in American blogger's murder. Active shooter situation at hospital after prisoner escapes. NBC News. Will they or won't they? Iran talks. Clock is running out. NBC News remembering Selena, on 20th anniversary of her death. NBC News. Washika Rahman, 27, a secular writer known for openly criticizing Islamic fundamentalism, was attacked by 3 students in one of the sprawling city's busiest areas. Police caught 2 of the perpetrators on the spot with the weapons still in their possession, while a third reportedly escaped. Monday's killing bears eerie similarities to the murder of another blogger, Bangladeshi American Avijit Roy, 5 weeks earlier. Roy died in late February after being attacked with machetes by 2 assailants while he was returning from a book fair in Dhaka with his wife. The incident prompted widespread fear in Muslim-majority Bangladesh, and also criticism of the government for not doing enough to protect freedom of speech. We condemn the government's failure to protect bloggers, especially those who cover or comment on religion, fundamental freedoms and extremism of all kinds, Benjamin Ismail, head of the Asia-Pacific desk of media watchdog Reporters Without Borders, said in a statement. The rising instances of violence against secular writers over the last few years, another writer Ahmed Rajab Haider was assassinated in 2013, has many of the country's online activists running scared. Amir Aman Pial, another prominent blogger, told the New York Times that several of his colleagues may seek asylum outside Bangladesh. Several others are beginning to take down their blogs, another activist said. There is definitely a level of worry among the people who are involved in blogging and expressing themselves on social networks. Muhammad Ghulam Rahman, a journalism professor at the University of Dhaka, and no relation of the murdered blogger, tells Time. While Rahman said sudden attacks of this nature can be difficult to prevent, he conceded that the government should be doing more to protect bloggers and ensure freedom of speech. Although Bangladesh is over 90% Muslim, he adds, those espousing an extremist ideology only form a small segment of the population. The general view and general psyche of the population is that they condemn these activities, says Rahman. However, many of the comments on the blogger Rahman's Facebook page belie that notion. I felt sorry when I first learned of your death. But then I saw what you wrote and I am not, reads one, according to CNN.